Hey, this is Jinzuro here, and welcome to Draugen. Hoping that's the way it's pronounced. Now, this is a game by Red Thread Games, of which I do know that they made the Dreamfall chapters. I haven't played Dreamfall chapters, but I have played The Longest Journey, which is connected to that game, but I don't think it was made by the same studio. I think the first game, The Longest Journey, was made by, I think, Funcom, I believe it is. So this will be at least my first introduction into a game made by this studio. So I'm definitely interested in seeing what they come out with in terms of story. Alright, so I think I said everything already, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I don't know, I'm looking at this symbol, and for some reason, ever since I played Call of Cthulhu, that's the thing that pops in my head. I'm like, this Cthulhu-oriented. Which reminds me, I need to go back and play the original Call of Cthulhu. Day 1.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward Charles Harden, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
Don't I always?
Lissie, promise.
Ah, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady. I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in, what did you call this village? Graavik? Graavik?
Edward wondered yet again what drew Elizabeth to this remote place, so very far from New York. Edward knows in his heart that his sister is here.
Perhaps Betty found herself a burly Viking warrior and went native. Put horns on her hat, drinks mead out of a chalice, eats goat meat off the bone, that sort of thing.
Okay, so this is extra detail here.
How do you know Betty's still here?
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago. She could have gone anywhere.
Without writing or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
Oh, the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, one is perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth's a darb. We all love her dearly. And Teddy Bear, Edward, we will find her. Betty's fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere Scandinavia way just to chase her down. Everything will be Jake, old fruit. Is that it? Is that Graavik? It looks so peaceful and beautiful and so desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
How about you take over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
Still distant. The boat will be in safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say. But I say put your back into it, because we're sitting ducks out here. Quack, quack.
Agreed. So it's not a place that's easy to get to. They definitely don't have regular transportation to this place, if they're rowing themselves, or rather he's rowing.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
Up where?
Ah.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's ankle!
Hold on. Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore. Last one's a skunk's tail. Ready?
Wait. The ground's muddy. It's easy to slip and fall. Walk slowly and watch out for...
Don't be a wet blanket. A little mud never hurt anyone.
Fine. Just stay close.
As long as you keep up with me.
Okay, I see now. So before those were options I could have spoken about. I just have to hold the button down.
Dear Mr. Harden, we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Troubled to hear of your sister's disappearance. No news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. Hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland. Well, I'm here. Where are you? Did you make it to Graavik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains? Also sprach Zarathustra.
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
On my way.
Yeah, we'll be there in a second.
Step to it, teddy bear. Alice?
I'm up at the farm.
Oh, nice. That's a good way to locate her. Okay, is this as slow as he moves? Is there a way to make this guy move faster? Okay, so doesn't feel like it. So maybe currently that's not a thing.
Where are you, Lissie?
I'm by the farmhouse.
He's over there. Okay, so I'm think maybe I can't run yet. Okay, so I guess we have to wait a minute. No. Let me go to settings. Pretty certain. Right trigger. Okay, so I'm guessing that's just not something he can do right now. So I'm guessing right now just follow the story. Exploration is not the thing we're going to be doing from the get-go. You're pretty slow, old timer. Oh, what have we here?
Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
Hurry up. Storm's getting closer.
I wonder if there's a point to actually resting at these different points, aside from the particular views. That's a pretty nice view. I always love looking at the water in games, especially the different ways that each developer generates it. Definitely a nice view. So what I do notice is whenever I go to rest, it seems like, well, maybe it's the movement. I think maybe I need to actually make the motion to move him and not just hit the button to get him from his resting position. I'm gonna have to try that out at the next point. But thus far, I am liking the look of the game. Yeah, you gotta be like... You'd have to be like exceptionally out of shape to have to rest this much. Yeah, okay, yeah, now I know. It's I just had to move him to actually get him up. Though I don't think I'm gonna take another rest because, I mean, I could see the same view just moving. So let's not, I won't waste any time on that.
Lissie!
I'm waiting for you at the farm.
Okay, she's up here.
Teddy, this way.
Yes, yes, I know, I'm coming. Another rest point. Oh, you know what? I did read a little bit about his character exposition, and he was one to stay in the house, stay indoors for a good majority of his life, as far as I understand. So, or the good part of his later life. So it's understandable that this mini walk would exhaust him. He's not used to being out in the great outdoors, taking in the air. He's like, oh, I need the smog. Yeah, it's pretty exceptionally dead right now.
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Did you see the flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone? This is starting to creep.
Up in the mountains, maybe.
Herding goats? Are they goat herders? I took them more for fisher folk.
The rain's picking up. We should get indoors.
You first, old bean.
Actually, saying indoors would have made more sense.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland? Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
I can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
Correct, correct. I can't argue with that.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden. Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December. Hey, you want to check out the upstairs?
I'm a guest. Why would I start poking around every corner of the house?
I don't know. Maybe they're playing hide and go seek.
Aren't we full of
I
energy?
didn't want to go upstairs anyway. It's creepy.
There must be a sitting room on this floor.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
It's really coming down.
How about a quick run in the rain?
You can't be serious.
You're already a wet blanket, teddy bear. It's not like you'll get any wetter. Look! Family pictures. They must be the, what did you call them?
I'll be there in just a moment.
It's on the tip of...
You can see the whole village from up here.
Do you want to go sightseeing?
Tomorrow. It's getting late, and the rain's not abating. Betty might be with the Fretlands, wherever they are.
Wouldn't Anna Fretland have written you?
She might have. We left Hanover a month ago.
He hasn't seen any photographs of the Fretlands yet, but it's clearly them.
The Fretlands.
Right. Anna and John?
Johann.
This is honestly not what I'd pictured. They're very presentable. Not at all like turnip farmers.
They're not turnip farmers. That must be Johann Fretland, master of the house.
What makes you think he's the master of anything? It's 1923, Teddy, old boy. Women can vote. Old Johann's a bit wooden, isn't he? Like someone put a stick up
posing
his,
for a
up his
photograph.
rear end. I say, loosen up, Johann. I'm sure you two stiffs will get along famously. I'm guessing their daughter is the master of this house. She's cute as a button. I can't wait to meet her. She's guaranteed to be more fun than you. Johann went and found himself a delectable bride.
Alice, please.
What can I say? She's a minx.
Anna Fretland is a respectable woman. Her letter was courteous and professional.
Didn't you say she was a city girl? It must have been awfully hard to adjust to life in the sticks. I can relate.
Hanover isn't the sticks.
Says you.
Well, you're surrounded by them. I was gonna check out over here. Oh, what's this? Like a journal. Bit
What are
damaged.
you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a book. Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred. Christmas 1922. To Ruth, from Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I said, maybe it was a terrible book. Is Simon one of the Freddylanders?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
It's like a dead land. As though its soul has departed.
I wonder if I'm supposed to go to the key points she's moving around to, but I don't necessarily have to go in that order. Pretty dark in here too.
The books are all in English.
Isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up in Ollesund.
Have you been secretly communicating with Johann's winsome wife, Edward dearest?
Certainly not. She was the one who wrote me, because Mr. Fretland's English
I was
isn't as...
only joking. Lighten up, old sport. Don't be such a pill.
Huh. Church.
There's the Stave Church.
Do you think that's where they've all gone? Maybe there's a very popular funeral.
The flag was at half-mast, but no sign of life out there.
Alright, so there's only a church here. At least looking through this window.
Did you hear something?
No.
It must be the wind under the door. Or the churning sea. Or the interminable rain. Or flesh-eating ghouls waiting to pounce.
Alice, honestly.
You're the one who reads Poe to me. Don't blame me for having an active imagination.
Are we full of energy?
Wait. Is that... Are they... Who's... They're all twins. All of them.
That's Johann and Anna Fretland.
There are two of each, Edward. Two of each.
Frederick and Margaret. Twins marrying twins.
My mind's reeling. This is just too adorable.
May 26th, 1899. They'll be celebrating their silver anniversary next year.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna touch on that. Let's just keep going. Alright, what have we here?
Well, those boys look proud as peacocks. What does it say there? Groovy?
Gruben, the mine.
Maybe that's where everyone is. Digging for precious jewels in the Stygian abyss.
From what I learned of this place during the brief stay in Ålesund, the iron mine shut down 20 years ago. Frederick and Johann Fretland, founders of the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
They're the spitting image of each other.
Twin brothers and business partners.
And they married twin sisters. Adorable. Who's the boy? He looks related to the other two.
The mine was only in operation until 1902. They must have lost a fortune. An iron mine wouldn't pay itself off in 5 years.
Can we go spelunking? Perhaps we'll find trolls in the abyss, and we can steal their ill-gotten gold.
There was a cave-in. It'll be unsafe.
Oh, boo.
Well, she did mention the other guy in the picture, but I guess we're not going to talk about him.
Johann Fretland exits Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
So the brothers parted ways?
Johann sold his share to focus on farming.
Well, that must have put a damper on their relationship.
Tragic accident befalls the Fretland Brothers Mining Company.
What happened?
The mine collapsed, killing 3 workers, including Arne Fretland, Frederick and Johann's younger brother.
That's awful. How old was he?
19.
He might be the boy in the photograph.
Operations were suspended after the accident. Foreign investors out of Frederick Fretland's mining company. Dire financial consequences for Fretland, who must have had a difficult time after his brother Johann Fretland pulled out earlier this year.
Johann was smart to exit when he did.
The timing is curious, like he knew something was about to go awry.
Wait, is that a... That's a goat. Okay. It's a goat. I saw the little dabble of horns. What have we in here? Pretty dark here.
Oof, that's a grim sight, old bean.
So it looks like he has a forget what it's called. Might be a cleft lip. Either he got the scar from something or he had a surgery to get that fixed. I don't know if they had those type of surgeries back then. I'll have to actually look into that.
I'm exhausted and soaked to the bone.
Let's get you to bed.
We'll wait for the Fretlands. It's only courteous.
She waits for no one. Oh.
Betty.
Have you gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty.
Her
That's...
scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It
She
just
bought it in
looks like...
Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, You're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around. I might just as well be a ghost.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume. Shalimar.
But what if that's not...
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
That's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy? Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
You're having another spell. You know what happens when you exert yourself.
You need to get regular exercise, old boy. Anything in here we need
Sit
to
down.
check out?
That's an order from your commander.
Yes. Fine. I just need to catch my breath. Just for a moment.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes. It's been a strenuous day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the Fretland...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
I'm just going to...
Somebody needs regular exercise in his daily routine. Are we going to a dream sequence here? Is that what's going to happen?
Elizabeth? Is that you? Betty? Lissie? Lissie, are you here? Lissie!
Bit foggy out.
Alice? Hello? Hey, who's there? Betty?
I see wings.
Wait! Lissie? Lissie, there's someone outside. It might be Betty. Are you here, Lissie?
Alright, let's check this other room here.
Are you in here, Lissie?
Okay, so I'm guessing, I'm wondering if the first time I came in here, if they were going to say not to go in that direction.
Who's out there? Hello? Betty? Lissie? I'm not alone.
Okay, hey now. Okay, he's moving a little bit faster now. I don't know if doing that's gonna overexert him. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing.
I can hear you! Betty? Who goes there? Wait!
Is it gonna be a rabbit?
Someone there?
That was a bit odd. We could have just kind of hopped over that.
Hello?
It's a goat.
Betty, is that you? Alice!
We just saw it was
Are you
a
there, Betty?
we're gonna slip. I knew it.
Shit.
Yeah, we're gonna need those and hope they're not cracked.
Elizabeth, are you there?
Hear water. It sounds like water. Yeah, it's definitely the sound of water.
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lissie.
Who were you? Edward's not happy with her wandering off on her own after dark.
Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping, and our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but... Did you see Betty?
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I think... Betty? It was Betty. It was her. It must
All we
have
saw
been
was
her.
a goat.
I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark.
If that was
towards the
her.
sea.
She has wings. She's dead.
You really didn't see anyone?
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not...
I mean, I saw her face, and it looked like her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't know. It's getting dark. Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out. Right now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself. And then you really need to sleep. You must be exhausted. Come on.
So I wonder if this game's gonna work in like days instead of like how chapters go. Yep, it is. Excellent. Alright, so this is a good place to stop. I'm gonna leave this here, and when we get back, we're gonna see what day 2 has to offer us. Till then.